let's see what's in the box. This is what it was shipped. First thing I see is glue sticks. Let's just take all the different parts out here. Okay, we're going to go over each one of these parts. So the first thing is the hot glue gun, and it looks like it's a 60 watt 120 volt unit. It comes with a USA plug and a European adapter that has a nice cord on here. It looks like it's about 3 feet long, and a little stand while you're heating the gun up, and it has a silicone insulator on the tip, which is really nice. Now we're going to test this out. Some of these things always drip. We're going to see how well this does. The pull handle is nice and long and curved, so you're going to get a lot of extra torque, which I like. So we're going to load this thing up, and the included glue sticks are here. So you insert that right into the back hole, and then you line it up with the hole right there, push it as far as it'll go, and then that locks it in place. And we're going to plug this in to 110 volts. It's non-polarized, and we're going to let that heat up. And then we're gonna try it and see how well it works. So we're gonna let that heat up and get back to it. The first tool I'm gonna go over is this tool right here, and it's a anodized aluminum with some nice long handles and a compression spring, and a turn screw that allows you to control the tension, the amount of movement of this spring actuated puller. Now on the bottom of this, you can see it has rubberized pieces that go against your car body, and then you pull on this and that raises this piece up. And along with this kit are 2 bags of these little plastic pieces that are a little flexible but also rigid. And they come in different sizes, circular and oval, and larger circular and larger oval. Now the concept here is you glue this using the hot glue to the piece of metal that you're bending. And then this piece slides right into this aluminum piece right here. And then what happens is as you pull this, you can clearly see that it's putting force on the dent. So if this is the car body right here, you can see it's pulling on that dent. Now how well this sticks on the car, you got to make sure that you take the wax and any dirt off your car body that you're trying to pull with this. And I'm going to try this on a piece of metal to see how this works when I get the glue gun heated up. But that's very nice quality. Very solid, all anodized, all stainless steel, very nice quality. The next tool I'm going to show is this hand pulling tool, again made of anodized aluminum, and it has the same kind of design as the other tool where you glue this into your car body, and then this piece slides into that hole right there. Now it rotates. But the idea here is you could pull on this, possibly while you're hammering on the other side of the metal, but this is a way for you to pull with your own force as opposed to using that other tool that I showed. Again, very nice quality. The next bag had this tool included and an instruction sheet, which is not badly written. And it has some diagrams on there that shows you how to use these tools. This comes with this little marker where you could mark the dent with this sharp device. And this tool is another pulling tool. Comes with 3 different, looks like quarter 20 screws. And here's where you would apply the glue gun glue on the bottom there, and then you would glue that to your car at various points where you want to pull the dent out. Now again, the way this works is very similar to the other tool. If you have it on your dent, let me give you an example here. You have it on your dent, glued on like that. Yeah, I have it too tight in here. So here we go. So here it is on your dent, and this is part is glued onto your body. And then when you turn this screw clockwise, as you can see, it is pulling that piece outward. So you can see better when I remove my finger. You can clearly see that it's pulling that in an outward direction from the dent. And that will then pull that dent out. Now they talk about the glue, and they talk about removing it. If you can't remove it carefully by hand or with a piece of nylon tool or something, you can use alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to show you an alcohol that I use that I was told works best from a body shop mechanic. Told me how to do this. So this tool is nice. It allows you to work on really wide pieces of the body, whereas this tool, as you can see, is for much narrower dents, smaller ones. This one will allow you to get to the nice big dents, you know, that are, if you measure this, it looks like we're talking about 5 inches across of being able to get across the width of a dent. And you know, this is obviously much less. We're talking about 1.5 inches of width between the dent. So I have the hot glue gun heated up for about 10 minutes, and I have a dent here on a piece of metal, and I used a hammer to make that dent. Just going to see if we could demonstrate how to use this tool. So I have this included pulling portion, and kind of fits the dent pretty good right there. I'm going to glue that in place by putting hot glue on this. I'm going to push on the back of this to get the glue going. First time you use this, it takes a little bit longer to get the channel filled up. And you see the glue coming out now. Put a generous amount on there. Make sure you cover it, the whole area. Set this down and pretty quickly put it in place over the dent and push. And they recommend that you let this cool off for about 8 minutes, but no wait too much past that. So we're going to let that cool off, and then we're going to try the tool on that. Okay, so it's been about 8 minutes. Now we're going to try this tool. It has a key on there which rotates, and that's where you're going to put the plastic piece that you just essentially glued on to the metal. Then you drop the legs against the car body like that, and now you have the ability to pull against the car body just like that. Now you can see the metal's flexing. You look at the back of it, and it's pulling on that circular portion of that dent. Now again, this isn't a car body, and this isn't steel, so it's not a real fair test. As you turn this clockwise, it's increasing the force. Of course, it popped off at that point, the glue joint. And again, this is aluminum with a paint on there. So compared to a car body, it'd probably stick much better. But you can see what it did is it actually started pushing that dent out of the metal. And that's the concept. So you go back and forth. If it doesn't work the first time, you can reheat this piece. You can reheat the glue. You can also remove the glue. As you can see, I can peel the glue off like that. Now, when the glue is on your car body or on this plastic piece, there's a tip for removing the glue on the car body or the plastic piece. Just use a little denatured alcohol with a brush, and that should allow it to be removed. And then if you still can't get it off, then use one of these plastic Bondo scrapers to remove the glue. And if that doesn't work, then you might want to use a stainless steel one, but be careful not to scratch the car body. So what's my overall impressions of this Pop-A-Dent or Pops-A-Dent kit? I think it's good quality. It's going to take time to repair your dent, but you got to use the tool properly. You have all the necessary parts you need. You have all the different sizes. You have the glue included, the hot glue gun, the adapter for the European plug, this very nicely made anodized dent pulling mechanism, and this very rigid plastic dent pulling mechanism with 3 different sizes of the part you put on the metal, and with this also pulling tool, this extra pulling tool for pulling manually while you're possibly hammering from the other side. So I think this is a good product. I think you'll find it really useful to repair a dent on your car and save yourself some money. So I'm going to give this product a full 5-star rating on my review channel, and I hope this video review helped you with your buying decisions. Thanks for watching.